Let's talk about Halloween. Let's talk about horror films. Let's talk about terrifying costumes and ghoulish goings-on. I know that you're susceptible.
Yes,
in many ways.
like it.
It can, in many ways, be a nightmare.
Yes, and it's not just the time of year. A new survey coinciding with the release of Stephen King's latest novel, can't wait to read it, shows that 2/3 of us regularly have a bad dream.
Yeah, so joining us to shed some light on what really happens in the deepest, darkest depths of our mind is psychologist and dreams expert Ian Wallace.
Hello.
Ian, let's start with what it is that is a nightmare. How do we decide that our dream isn't just a bad dream, but it has stepped over that threshold to nightmare?
That's a great question, Ben. So there's this misconception that dreams and nightmares are separate things. They're not. All a nightmare is a dream that's a bit more emotionally intense, a little bit more vivid. A dream is not just a stream of imagery, but it's also a flow of emotions. So when you create a nightmare, there's a situation in your waking life where you are encountering some emotional tension. And this is your way, as you create the nightmare, of working through possible scenarios that you can use.
So it's kind of a good thing, then?
There's no, although Stephen's book is called Bizarre of Bad Dreams,
Yeah.
in my professional existence, there is no such thing as a bad dream. And one of my favourite dreams to work with is a nightmare because they're really healthy and powerful.
Oh, good. Oh, well, that's good. There are a lot of myths surrounding dreams and dreaming and nightmares. Let's talk through a few of them now. Can movies give you bad dreams?
You can take the imagery from a movie, but it's not creating the bad dream. Another huge myth is that the dream happens to you, but that's wrong. You create the dream and you create everything in it. So when you create a dream, you're just using it as a sense-making process, and you take the imagery from the movie as a way of making sense of some situation in your personal life.
Do we control that, then, in some ways?
We can't control it, Ben, but we can make choices in a dream. That's what a lucid dream is, when you make choices in a dream. But you create the dream, you create it from your unconscious self as a way of updating your sense of self.
We were talking this morning about those dreams that you wake up when something really, when it's a really good dream, you don't want to wake up, and you get woken up, it's really annoying.
This morning, it was the most... my alarm clock goes off early enough. I was trying to get to Chris Moores' birthday party in my head.
Right.
And it was in LA, of course, and I'd nearly got there, and I was being distracted by somebody in my dream, and it was a really lovely distraction. And just as it was going to get really lovely, the alarm goes off. And I was trying to work out whether that actually happened sort of previously or at the point where I woke up.
Yeah.
I think you could answer that.
It almost felt like it was inevitable that I was going to get woken up at that point.
Yeah, so that's the 26th most common dream. Not with Chris Martin,
Chris Moores' birthday party.
But a celebrity encounter. And there's a fantastic tip that you can use when you want to get back into that dream.
Yes, come on now.
So when you wake up, stay exactly in the same position that you were in when you woke up. And if you adopt that same position again, there's a very good chance you go back into the dream that you're creating.
You can get back into your dreams?
I can.
Yeah, that makes you a dream superhero.
I know. And I can get out of bad dreams. I've been having a nightmare and I've gone to myself, wake up, it's not real.
Is that one of those dreams where you're making a choice, though?
Yeah, so that's a very good way to learn how to lucid dream, Holly.
Yeah.
In that moment, just when you're waking yourself up, instead of waking yourself up, make a choice in the dream. So if you're being chased, which is the second most common dream from the survey, just turn around.
A car.
No, well, you can get a car, but the best thing to do is turn around and ask your pursuers, who are you and what do you need? And you'll get this fantastic...
I don't want to know!
But it's a fantastic... But it'll be a powerful, healthy,
what
positive...
What if they turn and they say, I want your head?
Well, if they say they want your head, it's yourself speaking. So in waking life, all you have to do is think more clearly about a situation.
Remember,
use your head.
Such thing as a bad dream.
Yeah. Use your head and not your gut instinct.
Dreams are like what they mean. You said that you talked about the most common dream there, celebrity being one of them. Number one, top 10 dreams, falling.
Falling. So the way that I work with dreams is not
I quite like falling dreams.
Yeah, but they're great, yeah. So that's a very good thing, Ben. So the way that I work with dreams is not to do the woo stuff, but just to work with language and imagery, so psycholinguistically. So if you have a falling dream, there's some situation in waking life where you're holding on too tightly, you're trying to over-control something. So the action from that dream, because a dream is just a dream until you put it into action, is just to release your grip, trust other people, and let everything fall into place.
It's all about control, all right. Being chased.
It's all about pursuit. So we have this word pursuit, means being chased or chasing something. When you create the chase dream, you are following some pursuit in waking life. You're pursuing an ambition. And the nature of your pursuers are the challenges and obstacles that you are facing.
That's why you said to ask them, if you can, why they're there.
Who are you? What do you want?
Being lost.
Being lost. So when you're being lost, there's something in your waking life. You're usually trying to find your way home, and the house symbolises your own identity. So in waking life, you feel that you're having to show up in a particular way to be acceptable to other people, rather than just being yourself. So the action from your dream is to be yourself and not care what other people think.
I'm just laughing because everybody in our ear, the director, it's like listening to a firework display. It's like...
Loving it. Oh, wow.
It's like,
It's good, though.
that one that I have experienced in many occasions, not just in my dreams, but being naked in public.
Right, the fourth most common dream.
Not just in dreams.
We won't go there now because
Okay.
it's breakfast.
We'll come back to that, Holly.
Yeah.
Fourth most common dream. So your clothes are how you present your self-image to the world around you. So in waking life, Ben, there's a situation where you feel you have to show up in a particular way.
Yes.
But you actually want to reveal and open up a deeper talent.
Different person.
Yeah, and show your vulnerability and expose that to other people.
Very quickly, if you die in a dream, that can't be a good thing, right?
It's a very good thing. It's the 20th most common dream, and it's all about leaving the past behind so you can step into a new future.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Also, not a bad thing at all.
No such thing as a bad dream.
So when I'm dreaming about being naked,
What are you
it's
gonna
my
say
vulnerability
now?
trying... No, I'm
Yeah.
just saying it's my vulnerability trying
Yeah,
to
you
get
need
out.
to open yourself
I just
up.
need to open myself up.
Yeah.
Because you are really vulnerable, aren't you?
I felt after our welly wanging, I was naked for most of my dream. Vulnerable.
Oh, that's
I felt
brilliant.
weak.
Thank you very much.